What's going on, everyone? So Lakers head coach Darvin Ham is ready to lead the Los Angeles Lakers to number 18 and breaking the tie. So Darvin Ham had this to say: to go get number 18 in the purple and gold, I'm working my tail off. I'm trying to give us each and every opportunity, and there is nothing more than I would want is to win a championship trophy. Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka have been nothing short of amazing to me. They've given me this platform. They've supported me, stayed solid through the hard times early on. The support they've given me, it empowers me. There is nothing more than I would want to hoist that trophy up. And Darvin Ham very likely has a real opportunity to do so. This year could be the year in which the Lakers win number 18 and Darvin Ham gets his first NBA championship as a head coach. Now, he's won championships as assistants, but never as a head coach. And this would be a real golden opportunity for him. He has the talent, he has the roster, he has the size, he has the versatility, he has the stars, he has everything in his corner, everything in his favor to get this number 18. Now, he definitely has his work cut out for him, right? This is a guy that's going to have to put it together. He's going to have to figure out what lineups work the best, what units and players mesh so well together. What does your small ball lineup look like for certain teams like Golden State? What does, your big lineup look like? How does this guy with this guy look, And also just finding minutes for everybody. This is a very deep, talented roster. And with that comes limited minutes for everybody. He has to get everybody to buy in and be on the same page and believe in the common goal. Hey, tonight you're gonna have to have the night off. You're gonna sit on the bench tonight, support the team. We're gonna run with everyone else tonight. Hey, tomorrow you're running the 20 minutes. He's gonna sit on the bench, right? He's got to get people to really buy in to that team first, heading common goal, go win an NBA championship. And he has the support of the front office and the organization. He has the support of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And he also is a very good leader and player coach. He has a very good charismatic way of just talking and delivering things and getting people to buy in. I mean, he even got Russell Westbrook to buy in when nobody thought that was even possible. And so I do expect him, from a standpoint of just getting everybody on the same page and buying in. I also believe that he will have the Lakers as the best defense, if not top 3 to 5 at the worst, right? I really think the Lakers have the potential to be a top 5 offense, top 5 defense. The only team that had that last year was the Boston Celtics, right? So if the Lakers could get to that realm, or even just be like top 7, but if they're the number 1 defense, then that's perfect. And he's a guy that I really do believe in. I know a lot of people don't really like him. A lot of people are really down on him. But hey, it's his job to prove everybody that is doubting him wrong, right? Many in the fan base criticize Phil Jackson, who is arguably the greatest coach to ever play the game when he was with the Lakers. People thought he was outdated and didn't know what he was doing and this, that, and the other. And the guy has 11 NBA championships. Every coach. People got on Frank Vogel, right? It comes with the title. It comes with the job. Darvin Ham did an amazing job last year, considering the circumstances. Was he perfect? Absolutely not. Did he have blunders and errors and just made mistakes? Absolutely, of course. But that was to be expected in his first year. What he did do is take a team that started the year 2-10, that had a 0.02% chance of making just the play-in, led them to the play-in, and then all the way to the Western Conference Finals with basically 2 separate teams, with no training camp with that other team, having to get people on the same page, out-coaching Steve Kerr, leading the charge, right? Like, you can't have it both ways. It's the head coach can only do so much, right? Jason Kidd has a great sort of speech on this where he's like, I'm not the savior, right? I'm not the guy that has to play the games. I could have my team the best prepared, the best everything, but it's their job to execute. It's their job to figure it out. And that's what Darvin Ham is, right? His job is to get people to buy in, believe, and have an understanding. Did a great job of that last year. You can't lose games solely on the coach, but when the Lakers win games, he gets zero credit. It doesn't work that way. If it's all on the coach, fine. Then it's all on the coach, right? So when the Lakers lose, blame the coach. But when the Lakers win, blame the coach, right? It can't be, oh, well, the players won the game, but the coach lost the game, right? You don't lose on just a missed timeout or a missed play or a missed blunder. And he did a really good job of making adjustments, making changes. The Lakers had a great, like when they were coming off of a bye, like, and they were coming off of an extra day of rest. They were nearly undefeated. They had like an 87%, I think it was, win rate. So he is always well prepared. He is a guy that is strategic, and he also has this, which I think is really strange. I always see a lot of people say that Darvin Ham hates playing big men, and that makes zero sense to me because every place he's came from all played multiple big men. And I don't know if it's just pure hate. I don't know if it's just casual behavior. I don't know if it's just people not really understanding the rosters we had. Where was he supposed to go big in the beginning of the year, right? And many people will be like, well, you had, Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant was also the worst defensive center in the league. Like, that's not an opinion. That is a fact. And Thomas Bryant demanded to be traded, got traded to Denver, and Denver didn't even play him, right? How come no one criticizes Denver for that? They decided it was better to go with Aaron Gordon at the 5 than it was to play Thomas Bryant, right? He got the same treatment as DeAndre Jordan, right? Like, and then Damian Jones, he tried to play Damian Jones on numerous occasions. The guy was unplayable. The guy was terrible. And it wasn't like he went to Utah and got all this run and all this burn and became this like blue chip guy. No, he was still limited. He had that one good game against the Lakers where it was just like, dude, where was this? He would have been able to play. And then we traded Thomas Bryant. We traded Damian Jones. And then after that, we only had Mo Bamba as another big man. And he was hurt the whole time. Where was Darvin Ham supposed to play multiple bigs, multiple big units? We had Jared Vanderbilt and Rui Hachimura and LeBron James as our only wings. Now he has an entire roster of that, right? You gotta really look at the whole picture, right? That's why I say I don't know if it's just pure blind hate for the coach, which I don't understand. The guy in his first year took basically two different teams, which was just chaos and madness, and led them to the Western Conference Finals. Like, what else was, outside of winning a championship, what else was he supposed to do? Right? Like, he did what, 30 other coaches couldn't do. Right? So it's one of those things that, like, he showed he is a good coach. He is capable of doing things, and he should be better this year. And he has a better roster this year, and he has more size and talent this year. He doesn't have a bunch of 6-foot guards. And he doesn't have a roster where you're like 5 of your 8 best players are all guards. Right? Like, people wanted him to play guys just for the sake of playing guys. And it's like, you're trying to win, right? And the Lakers weren't in a position to test stuff, right? Like, the Lakers weren't in a position to go, oh, I wonder what Mo Bamba and Anthony Davis look like for 30 minutes. Or what does Thomas Bryant and Anthony Davis look like for 30 minutes? Because every game was a must win. Every game was a game 7 of the playoffs. And so you don't have the luxury of trying to test things. This year, he will. And you saw him trying to do that earlier on. He'll do that again early in the season. What does Anthony Davis and Jackson Hayes look like together? What does Jackson Hayes in the starting lineup look like together? What does, Cam Reddish and what is a lineup of Austin Reeves at the point, Taurean Prince at the 2, Jared Vanderbilt at the 3, Cam Reddish at the 4, and then Jackson Hayes at the 5. Like, what does that look like, right? You can test and try things and get different looks and get different sets because that comes with the 82-game season. He didn't have that luxury. He didn't have a roster that was a bunch of just really quality, sizable, we were the complete opposite side of the spectrum of what we are this year. And so I personally have a lot of faith in Darvin Ham. I really do believe that he is going to do a great job. I think he has the potential to be a great coach. He was highly sought after and came to the Lakers, right? The whole idea of him not liking to play big men, he came from Milwaukee. Everything that he does is Budenholzer. It has Budenholzer written all over it. And Budenholzer loves to play two bigs. It's just when you don't have it, or your other bigs are a complete liability and at times unplayable, it's like, what are you supposed to do? And Thomas Bryant, right? Like, once Anthony Davis came back, we didn't need his offense. We needed defense, and we needed, switchability and stuff, right? And Anthony Davis, he couldn't shoot to save his life, right? Anthony Davis, again, he wants to play the 4 spot. He's going to have to shoot the basketball. If he can't shoot, Darvin Ham's not going to be able to play him at the 4, right? So Anthony Davis has to figure that out. There's a lot that goes into it, but I like what we hear from him. I'm excited for this year. But anyway, as always, I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? Agree with my points? Disagree with my points? How do you feel? Whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments.